Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk some WWE 2K25. Earlier today, I was made aware that if I hopped into MyFaction, I would get some sort of DLC card, but it has just a blank background that's blue. It don't got nothing else. So it was an interesting card to see because I don't think I can do anything with it anyway. But as you guys see on the screen, it was interesting to see because obviously that means that we have something around the corner. Now, do I know that's something? I don't know yet, but I could take a couple guesses. WrestleMania 41 DLC or the celebrity star from DLC pack number 1. And if I had to go on ahead and go with one out of those two, it would be the DLC pack number 1 celebrity, simply because there was only one card given when I went in there. If it was more than that, I feel that I would have gotten multiple, but I wouldn't put it behind 2K because around this time, as I've mentioned before in the past, this is the month that they have dropped the WrestleMania pack in the past. So with all of that being said, I think that we need to be very, very happy right now because I think that we got something around the corner. Now, I don't know what exactly it is, but I'm excited to see what it is going to be. If it is the celebrity DLC, I know that's going to shake some heads here and there, but I would be excited to finally get what was promoted in my Bloodline edition, and so are other customers and consumers and players and all the people that went and spent their hard-earned money on this game. They're gonna get what was supposed to come to them with DLC pack number 1. Now, there is a lot to uncover with all of that because we are still waiting on official word from WWE 2K if the WrestleMania 41 pack will include all 3 stars or just one, because if it's only going to include just one from each night, we're looking at Seth Rollins and John Cena. And man, oh man, guys, I'm telling you, I really want to see Cody Rhodes in this WrestleMania 41 pack because that Iron Man mask was absolutely amazing. I just love that mask so much. I wish that the WWE went and put that joint on the shop because I need it. But yeah, that is definitely one character right there that I definitely want to see in the pack. Seth Rollins' attire was pretty cool too. John Cena was just John Cena. So if it's just those two, it's going to be fun to see that, but it's not necessarily the most exciting thing, right? And I think that's where everybody is at. John Cena is John Cena. Anybody could have gone in the creation suite and got that done and uploaded it to community creation. Someone like Cody with the mask, that's just not very easy to do, but John Cena is. So just my 2 cents with that. We have all of this out there now. Now with the DLC pack, it probably is Travis Scott. And Travis Scott could very well be that DLC card that we received in the MyFaction pack today. I pretty much assume that most people who signed in got it because I was made aware. I signed in and then got mine like if it was supposed to be distributed today. So that's just one thing there as well to keep in mind with that. Now, speaking about MyFaction, right? We always talk about how could this game continue to be updated and what superstar would you like to see updated in WWE 2K25. There's a couple. Personally, the first one that comes to mind is Braun Breaker. I think that he needs a really big upgrade. The guy's just not big enough in game. He definitely has like a low cut at this point. He just looks very different. And we are still 9 months away from a new WWE 2K game, and it feels like they do work on likeness. We seen Jada Parker get updated, you know, to have, you know, bigger hips, whatever you call it, you know what I'm saying? She came out fresh from Brazil with a BBL in the game. I really didn't get just that likeness push. Why not try and get the likeness done for everybody that needs it? Because Braun Breaker is definitely somebody that needs the likeness push. I'm not against Jada getting it per se. I'm just saying if you're gonna do Jada, let's do a couple more on top of that as well. So that's just my 2 cents with that. But I think that they need to go on ahead and take advantage and keep updating the game. If you're going to do it through MyFaction, I mean, whatever, go ahead and do it through MyFaction. At least drop some more updated characters. John Cena 25 is the latest example of them getting updated characters in game, putting them in packs. Alexa Bliss 25 as well. Many could argue that they could have been part of a patch, but guys, again, microtransactions are such a big part of video games nowadays, and not just for 2K, but for every single game. You look at every single game, for the exception of a couple. I just feel like microtransactions is something that we're never going to get away from when it comes down to this game, and that's just the truth. It's just gonna happen one way or another. They do have that DLC, which I think the best thing you can do if people are not going for this MyFaction thing is why not just give us a standard price, put these Persona cards in a pack where people could just go on ahead, get the pack, get the updated characters. And honestly, MyFaction, Again, I'm not going to get too deep on that, but it's not really doing all that well. I mean, personally to me, I know that, you know, the numbers and the statistics behind it probably say a different story, but just my 2 cents, right? There is just so much that you can do in terms of microtransactions that doesn't have to be MyFaction, right? You can still have your microtransactions. I just personally don't think they're ever going to go away from them. I mean, we just got the island this year, which many can argue that, you know, it's another way or form for them to get some extra money on top of the product that they are selling. So there's just a lot to speak on when it comes to that, right? But just to get back into some other superstars that I would love to see updated, Karrion Kross. That's another one that comes to mind right away. I would love to see Karrion Kross updated, and I just think that he would be one of those. And I felt like last year he wasn't updated. He just changes his look a lot, so that's definitely one to keep in mind. And then you also have AJ Styles, who many say that he needs his new theme song back, or his old theme song back, because the game has his new one in. So there needs to be some sort of theme song change for AJ Styles as well. Again, it's just tough, right? Because 2K struggles with, you know, having everybody updated, and that's not necessarily their fault, right? WWE gives them a likeness. WWE gives them whatever Titantron music, whatever they can do, and then they have to go on ahead and get it approved if they want to bring something in. It's just a super tough thing, and especially when something changes as much as the WWE and their product does, I feel for them in that regard, right? Because they catch a lot of the backlash when they can't update something right away, when in reality, the reason why they weren't able to is because, one, they have over 300 characters in the game, but two, they also have to go on ahead and get approval from the WWE to do this. So there is a lot that goes into that, but those characters right there, I would love to see them updated, and there's still so much more, because not every character model is perfect, and you know, I think that they could definitely use some improvements, you know what I'm saying, even through a patch, right? We don't even got to go to MyFaction for this. A patch would do enough. I feel like a patch would also get people back in good faith, you know, updating these character likenesses, Titantron's music, because I definitely feel like the game is catching a lot of just backlash at the moment. Maybe it's just me, but when you go on social media, I feel like I just see a lot of negative things about this game. I know some people in the comments have argued before that they are enjoying the game, and I'm not disputing that fact, because whenever I play this game, gameplay wise, I am enjoying it a whole lot. But you know, I can't lie and sit here and say that the game is perfect and it's great, and there's just a lot of problems, right, that need to be addressed. But in terms of the core gameplay, I really enjoy the gameplay, but there needs to be more done, right? You need to get these people in. Hopefully this next DLC pack that they drop with the Great Khali Abyss, hopefully we get a reveal for that soon, because the Great Khali is going to look absolutely amazing. I'm excited for that. So there's a lot to unravel with that DLC pack soon, so we will be covering that on this channel. There's a lot to go over, man, but nonetheless, this DLC card that I got that has no card art or nothing thus far, this is a very good sign for those DLC and content players that like to see that type of stuff. I think we're gonna get some news soon. Make sure to stay tuned. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'ma catch y'all. Peace.